Howdy all, welcome back to Lives. I think it's time we play a little Arc Aberration. Alright. So, gonna continue my hunt for a new Iguanadon and see if I can find my way home. Everybody still following here? Nope. What are you doing? Why are you so slow? Look at all this meat you got. You don't need all that meat. Also, why do you have lumber on you? That's just bizarre. Alright, so health. Health is what you're getting now. Alright guys, we gotta find out here somewhere an Iguanodon. I need one. I need one. I had one, but it died. Let's see. You're not one. What's up with this thing over here? This is... It's a big metal thing with gas coming up in front of it here. I don't recognize this place. This is not the way home. And I definitely don't want to go back. Yeah. Nope, nope, we don't want to go that way because there's no way that my Ravager could find his way back through. Yeah, it's end of the week, had to work today. I don't like it. Just got done. Been fitting in a little bit of D&D with the brother's family today. They have finally completed the dungeon they were in. So I was sending them messages throughout the afternoon on how to level up their characters. And so that should be... Oh man, I can't... There were a million things here you guys could have attacked, and then you just decided not to. Can we please... Thank you. Somebody collect some supplies for me here. Now, I do know that this leads back to near my base. Eventually. Possibly. Okay, gotta make sure that Ravager makes it between the rocks. It's dumb. It does not make it through the rocks most of the time. I don't know. I don't know why its pathing is so bad. But, yeah, no, they got finished. Everybody's rescued. I'm trying to find out what their plan is now that they've completed the goblin cave they were in. Get there. Ooh, was that metal rock? No, it's a decoration. It's not helpful at all. Everybody still with me? Gotta be Parasaur. Did you make it through? Alright. What are you doing? Come on, we're leaving. But yeah, they've got a paladin, so he got a little bit upgrade, and they got a ranger, got a little bit upgrade. And the paladin and ranger are most familiar with games, so I wasn't too worried about. Yep, see, look, they're hung up. Wasn't too worried about. Not only are they hung up, but look at the size of the rock they got hung up on. Too worried about them, but the other three. Wow, this rock is like. I'm just here, man. Can't remove me. And the other three, though, are not as familiar. And so I was a little worried about getting them through, but turns out the level they're at, most of them had a pretty small level up, like only a couple of new abilities, or maybe they got new spells or something. But man, the one that's the least familiar, well, maybe not the least, but one of the ones that's the least familiar had a huge level up today, and I probably spent an hour combing through the rules for the level up and trying to help her figure out what she wanted. Because it's oh, I don't have any bolas. Bola. I saw that dude up there, and I thought maybe I would try to capture him. Ugh, not that one. Dang it. Well, I was gonna, but then his buddy there attacked me from the side, ruined the whole thing. Ah, well. You guys still with me? Okay, guys, I know this is gonna be tricky, but we gotta sneak through here, alright? Yeah, if you've never looked at it or played it before, it can be a little tricky. It's an RPG, right? So if you've ever seen an RPG before, you know, or even like this game, you go up a level, you get new stuff, new abilities and stats and stuff like that. And so that's what happens in this game. But they have within the classes. Within the classes, they have subclasses. And so every class has subclasses, and you get them at different levels. And so it's split between level 2 and level 3. And when you're going to get your subclass. But your subclass is like the flavor that you've chosen for your class. And so they determine about half of your abilities going on from that point onward, and so it can be super tricky to pick the right subclass, and so I'm a little worried that one of the least familiar with this type of game players is the first one to have to choose a subclass. And so I was trying to carefully, you know, I kind of want to go right where this guy is. I hate to say this, guys, but we have to cross this river, and it's probably full of piranha and stuff like that. I can see something swimming around there in the water, which I think is a stupid manta ray. So let's move on down a little farther. Somebody do something about this Sarco. Do something about this Sarco. Quick, guys. Yeah, do something about that Sarco, guys. There you go. Alright. We're gonna move down. Looks like maybe it gets a little thinner down here, so... I do need on this other side of the river, right? Yeah. Yeah, because Oh, is he coming for us? Yeah, he did. He came for us. Can you do it, guys? Can you take him? Oh, you did. Wow. Good job, guys. Good job. In fact, we might better stop and level people up. Let's see. How about you, Bear? Oh, you're already over 1,000, so... Ooh, you've got the most damage done to you, too. This Sarco is right in my way. Can you guys get around this Sarco okay? This is the spot I want to cross right here. Hey, did everybody make it across okay? No. Oh, here he comes. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can make it across the river. You did it. Wow. I'm shocked. Look at that guy just swimming around like he belongs up here on land. Bizarre. So, yeah, it's time to walk her through all the different subclasses. There's like 5 of them for her class. There's up to 11. Some classes have like 11 subclasses, which is crazy. But it's like 5, so she has to choose between 5. And they do really different things. And like I said, they determine like half your abilities for the rest of the game. And so you know you gotta make sure that you get the right subclass for how you want to play your character. And so I wanted to make sure she picked one she's gonna like. And it's like I mean they're really different. Like one of them gives you extra healing and protection for your group when they camp, and a lot of teleportation stuff. And so, you know, and then the next one was like, it's a druid, so it has nature involved in it, and so. The next one is mushroom spores, and you have a cloud of mushroom spores surrounding you that hurt anything that tries to attack you, or you know, stuff like that. And so, I mean, those are 2 very, very different sets of abilities. And then what was the third one? I think third was you get spells based on a particular land type that you pick, like Arctic or temperate or jungle. And then one, because all the druids in the game can shapeshift into animals, and so one of them lets you be more powerful when you shapeshift into your animal. And oh, there's one more. Oh, one of them, because druids get access to animal... Oh, we're missing somebody. right? I can't tell those Ravagers because sometimes they don't show up. But I think somebody got hung up on a rock back here. Maybe. Or you're just suddenly... Yep. Yep, see? Hung up on a rock right here. Too dumb to get around the rocks. And so, because druids can summon animals to help fight for them, one of the subclasses increases the power of those summoned animals. And so it's like 5 really different choices, and half of your abilities are in those other choices. So, you know, it can be tricky because you're only level 2. You don't even know what you want to do with your character yet. But at level 2, you have to decide half your abilities going forward. And so I wanted to make sure that, you know, she picked something that she was going to like. And she went with the choosing spells based on a land type. It is the only subclass that allows you to regain spell slots during the day. Most of them require you to do what they call long rest, which is basically sleeping overnight to get your spell slots back. But that one allows you to get a few back on a short rest, which you can do during the daytime. And yeah, and then the ranger got spells for the first time, and then so that wasn't a huge upgrade. I mean, it's a huge upgrade for what you can do, but it's not a huge upgrade necessarily. And and then the monk got key points, which is harnessing your chi kind of thing to do special abilities. Chi, key, however that's pronounced. I know in the D&D it's K-I, so it's pronounced key. And I've heard it pronounced chi or key when they reference a similar concept in real life, I guess. Ooh, you're very shiny. You're very shiny and green. And it's a blueprint for the compass. That's... You know, this game has terrible, terrible loot drops. Those things are difficult to get to. You think they'd be a little more useful, like the lower level ones give you like supplies, and then the higher level ones are like, man, here's a basic blueprint. So obviously you need a basic blueprint, right? I think we're headed the right direction here. Everybody with me? Yeah, looks like it. We did not find the kind of dinosaur I was looking for, though. Which is weird. Traveled a long way not to find the right dinosaur. Hi. Yeah, you guys better protect me. That guy was gonna come for me. And then the paladin gained spells, which they didn't have spells before. And then the big one is they can channel their spells into damage for their weapon. And then the bard, which is our last class, she got a nice ability called Jack of all Trades, which increases her skills on things that she's not technically good at. But it's that's about all she got for this level. So yeah, all of them were pretty easy except for the druid, and hers were like crazy. Can't I pick this guy up? Why can't I pick you up? I thought you could pick up the bugs. They won't let me pick this guy up. I don't know. Anyways. Let's see. We brought back lots of oil. We brought some black. We brought... I've lost the ability to speak. We brought back pearls. Black pearls. White pearls. I brought back some crystal. I brought back chitin. I brought back recipes. I brought back, I need you to move out of the doorway, okay? Maybe you can't pick those guys up. Maybe I... Just imagining you can pick... No, I'm pretty sure you used to be able to pick these guys up. Why can't I pick this guy up? Weird. Also, you know what? They have to be on wandering to process oil and stuff, and I forgot about that. Alright. Oof, you got a lot of chitin. I don't need that much chitin, I don't think. Look, that's so much chitin I can't move now. Oh, I can't move. So this should push me in the direction of making my fabricator, right? That is not where I need to be looking for the fabricator. Okay. Now, if I'm going to make a fabricator, I need 20... I haven't even made cementing paste yet. I need 15 crystals. Look, I only needed tin oil. Spark powder is easy. Crystals are easy. Cementing paste, easy. Cementing paste is just stone and chitin. And with the introduction of the Carcanos, it's very easy to get chitin. So I am well on my way to a fabricator. Nothing really in that one. I gotta check my bear here. Oh, what is this? Rockwell stuff. Oh, and you went up a level. Oh man, you went up 2 levels. Okay, and there should be one more raptor here somewhere, right? Oops, stay away from that spot. There you are. Black pearls. I'll take that too. Never know when you need some of that fungal wood. So not a bad haul. Just wish I had found the dino I was looking for. And then let's go ahead and... I'm going to need some more rocks probably, so... I want you to follow me. You to follow me. You to follow me. And you to follow me. Alright guys, let's go get some rocks. My team of killers to keep me protected. And then, my... this is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. So, my Wednesday D&D DM said he wanted to start another game, but he couldn't find anyone to play with. And I was like, dude, nobody has time. I'm like, everybody you're talking about wanting to play is people you already play with on other nights, so we're already putting aside like 4, 5, 6 hours once a week already. I said, hey, I've been playing play-by-post, which is just chat messages that you can play off and on throughout the week. And then that way, there isn't an overwhelming night where, you know, you have to set aside so much time. Maybe you want to set up a play-by-post. And he's like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. We should do that. And I'm like, all right. He's like, who should I ask? And I'm like, I don't know, whoever you want, but I would like to play. And so that was like 3 weeks ago. I can't believe I just broke my axe. That's alright, I got some supplies like I needed. And so he asks a few people, but it takes him almost 2 weeks to ask them. And during those 2 weeks, we had been discussing what we were going to do, and he wants to run Tomb of Annihilation. And so I told him how I was doing my play-by-post. And so, for whatever reason, he has decided that he's not going to do it the way that I'm doing it. And which is fine. Everybody doesn't have to do it the same way. But the people who have agreed to play with him, myself and 2 other people, agreed to play in a play-by-post campaign. Play-by-post. And so the whole goal was to use the chat so that we could play it throughout the week and not have to sit aside. Ooh. Do I even know how to make it? I don't even know how to make it. Cementing base. And so we start talking with him about it, about getting it set up and stuff. Or I'm talking with him about getting it set up and stuff. And he decides that instead of doing it in chat, he's going to use this other program. And I'm like, dude, but if we do it in chat, chat automatically alerts you when someone does something, so you can easily jump over and take a look and see what they've done. And he's like, yeah, but I can do it in this other thing, and it also keeps track of chats. I'm like, yeah, but everybody uses the other chat thing, and you know, the other one that you're talking about requires you to log in and start up the game and then move into chat before you can see if anybody did anything, and it does not alert you if somebody's done something. So it's not designed for play-by-post. I mean, you can do it, I guess, but there are easier ways. And so I explained to him the very simple way that I play my game, and he decided to go this other route. So now he has set up a chat in the thing I wanted to do the chat in, so that we can ping each other when we're done with our turn, so that people will know to log into the website so they can go see what people have done. I'm like, wow, this is just way overcomplicated at this point. And then one of the guys he asked didn't respond. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and 5 days. 5 days before the guy responded to a chat to, you know, get back to us about what he wanted to play. And so, alright. So I got the cementing paste. I need crystal. Right, let's go get some crystal now. And so, Wednesday night, we actually play live with that guy in the program he wants to use to play with. and and so we meet up with him, and so he cuts our Wednesday night game short so that he can talk with the 2 of the 3 people playing about how we're going to do the game that's supposed to be play by post. No, I need regular crystal. How much regular crystal do I need? Uh, 15. Alright. That's probably actually enough right there. Okay. You know, only got 76. It's fine. We'll take it back. And so, so he cuts our regular D&D short to talk about another D&D game, and then instead of doing it in chat, does it live with the other guy on setting up his character, even though it's supposed to all be done in chats. And then he says, maybe we can find some time to all get together and play. And I'm like, dude, that's not what we agreed to. That's not play by post. We agreed to play by post. Play by post. Not, let's find another night of the week to get together and play. How hard is it to understand that we want to play a game in chat that we can get to when we have time, and not a game that requires us to be there constantly, that nobody else has time to do? Well, I know we can't do it on... No, we're not... We don't want to do it at all. We don't want to get together at all. That's what play-by-post is for. Well, maybe like once or twice a month we could get together. No, that's just the same thing as having another D&D night that we already don't have time for. Well, no, there's no wells. There's no wells. It's play by post. That's what you said you wanted to do. That's what we agreed to do. Now you're trying to change it into a D&D night. Well, I'm gonna post audio files for you guys to listen to. No, that's not play by post either. That's you talking. We don't want that. You gotta type it out, man. I know you know how to type. He's trying to turn our play... Why would you tell people you want to play a game in play-by-post and then completely change it into something else? I don't understand the logic behind it. I don't think there is logic behind it. Alright. Get out of the way, bug. Man, there's not... Where's my door on this side? Okay. No, there's not... Oh, man. You know, my bed wasn't there. That would be a perfect spot for it. I guess I could do it this way. I'm also going to wait until this earthquake stops here. Man, that earthquake bumped me way far forward. Now, how does that work? It was green a second ago until I moved to see where it was going to land. I don't like the crafting in this. I can't tell if I'm through the walls or against the walls. If I'm far enough away that I could walk behind the machine. Alright, I got a fabricator. Awesome. It can make... This is my next one of my next ones here. 40 cementing paste, 30 crystal, 200 metal ingots, and 40 oil. Yeah. I also need to get to work on putting the second floor on this place. Because obviously I get maybe my industrial grill in here, and that's all that's going to fit on this floor. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Click like if you like, subscribe, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.